Question 22. Sergio works at a weather station. The table gives information about the temperature T at midday for each of 50 cities in the UK on Tuesday. This is a grouped frequency table because we've got values between 10 and 15 for this first row, between 15 and 20 for the second row. Calculate an estimate for the mean temperature. So this is just testing us on, can we find the mean from grouped frequency tables? Because we don't know the values between 10 and 15, we just estimate that we use the midpoint. So we need to find the midpoints of all of these first. I'm going to write those down. So between 10 and 15 would be 12.5. And if you're not too sure, you can just find the mean of those two values. You add them up together, 10 and 15 is 25, and then you would divide it by 2. But these ones are quite obvious. Between 15 and 20 would be 17.5. Between 20 and 25, 22.5, 27.5, and 32.5. So these are the values that I'm going to use. I've got my frequency. I need to create an extra column called my fx column, which is just this value multiplied by this value, my frequency multiplied by my x value. So 12.5 times by 2 is 25. 17.5 times by 8, 140. 22.5 times by 13, 292.5. 27.5 times by 21, 577.5. And 32.5 times by 6, 195. So make sure you type in these in carefully. You don't want to make any small mistakes. You could just do it one more time just to check that you've got them all correct. Now that I've got all my fx values, we just need to think, how do we normally work out the mean? We find the total and we divide it by our frequency, how many numbers there are altogether. Here, our total will be this total of this fx column. So we need to add up all of these. Just type in these in carefully. 25, add 140, add 292.5, add 577.5, add 195. It's 1230. So we've got our total of our fx column. We need to find our total of our frequency column, but it actually tells us in the question, the total of the frequency will be 50. So you don't have to work that out. Before I work it out, I'm just going to look, where would an appropriate estimate for this be? I can see there's quite a few around here, these 13 and this 21. So that means my answer should be somewhere between 20 and 30. So let's take our total, which is 1,230, divide it by our frequency, the total number of cities, which is 50. Type that in, 1230 over 50, which is 24.6. That matches up with our estimate, so it looks like an appropriate answer. If you get an answer smaller than 10 or greater than 35,